Coming, we're finally on our own. This summer in the drumming, for dead in Ohio. Gotta get down to it, soldiers are cutting us down. Should have been done long ago. But if you knew her and found her dead on the ground, how could you run when you know? Here are the chords that are needed. You'll need a D minor, an F, a C in the open position, a G minor ninth on the 3rd fret, a C on the 3rd fret, and then there's a part before two of the solos where a D chord will be helpful, either in the open position or on the 5th fret. Let's take a look at the chords that are needed. You'll need a D minor, an F, a C, G minor ninth on the 3rd fret, a C bar chord on the 3rd. Then there's a part where you can use a D in the open position or a D here on the 7th fret played like this on strings 2, 3, and 4. Just barring those derived from that chord shape there on the D from the 5th. Talk about that a little later. Here's the intro riff. Here's the intro riff played slowly. In the recording of the song, it starts off with a D note that's lower, an octave lower than what I'm showing you. So what you'd have to do is tune the 6th string down a step. And for this video, I'm just going to leave my guitar in standard tuning. So I'm just going to start it off with this D minor chord with that note there, open 4th string. So what you do to start the riff off is fret the D minor chord and then hammer on that 3rd string note. Hit the 2nd string and then release the chord so you get that open 3rd string. And then you're going to go to the F chord, and the F, I'm really just fretting the top 2 notes of that F. So strings 4 and 3. Open 3rd string again, and then down to the C. And then open 3rd string again. So it sounds like... To get your guitar to sound more like the guitars in the recording, I add a lot of distortion and a little bit of reverb to it. Here's the tablature for the intro riff. The lines are the strings of the guitar, and the numbers on them are the frets that are played. Here's the first solo. Here's the first solo played slowly. Here's the tablature for the first solo. The second part is just two chords, the G minor ninth, and that's just the G minor 7th chord that you add this 5th fret note here on the first string, and then the C bar chord right below it. So it sounds like, gotta get down to it, soldiers are cutting us down, could have been done long ago. The picking pattern starts off, on the G minor 9th chord, you hit the bass note. I'm hitting bass, first string, and then strings 2 and 3. So it's like, gotta get down to it, soldiers are cutting us down, should have been done long ago. After that, the basic strumming pattern is like a down, down, up, down pattern. And then it changes a little on the second time they go to the G minor 9. So there it's just like down, 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 to match what the melody is doing. So it starts off, gotta get down to it, soldiers are cutting us down, should have been done long ago. So there I was like, should have been done long ago. That strumming pattern is down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. At the beginning of the second and third solos, there's this little part that sounds like, what you're doing there is taking this D chord, adding that suspended 4th and taking it off. So what you can do is play it as an open D shape, if that's more comfortable for you. Here's the second solo. Here's the second solo played slowly. Here's the tablature for the second solo. Here's the third solo. Here's the third solo played slowly. Here's the tablature for the third solo. There's a second guitar in the song that's tuned to drop D, meaning their 6th string is tuned down to a D, full step down, and they play this little riff during the verses. So what I'm doing there is I'm just hitting the open 4th string 3 times, and then I'm doing, so it's open 4th string, open 5th string, and then open 6th string. That's during the verse. During the second part, that guitar just plays strings 2, 3, and 4 of a G minor 7th chord, and then a C. So I'm just playing strings 2, 3, and 4 of the C chord here. And then to bring it back, it's just the open 6th string before going back to. The rhythm during the verse sounds like this. 10 soldiers and Nixon's coming, we're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming, more dead in Ohio. Gotta get down. What's happening there is I'm playing the D minor. So 10 soldiers and Nixon's. So then you go to the F and it's like bass note and then high notes. Nixon's coming. Same with the C. 10 soldiers and Nixon's coming. We're finally on our own. Now between the C and going back to the D minor, you can open strings. So kind of like. There are these little riffs that occur during the la 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 part. It sounds like la 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 la, or la 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 la. So what that is on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, down to the 1st fret, and then 3 to 1, back to 3 on the 2nd string. So it sounds like. The second one sounds like. So what I do there is on the 10th fret on the 1st string, down to the 8th fret, twice on the 7th fret, and then 10th fret 2nd string. So it's like la la la